Hey, what's going on everybody? It has been a minute, but I am back. I decided I'm going to jump back into creating content for Octopath Traveler Champions of the Continent, as we are getting into the era and phase of the game that I've been the most excited about, which is 2.0 and Memory Travelers joining the game. Very excited about what's to come. There are so many exciting things coming in the game that the Japanese version currently has. So this video is going to cover Alaune and her kit, so if you're interested in learning more about her, then keep on watching and let's get into it. Alright, so who is Alaune? She is a scholar with the fire and light element, and as I'm sure we all know, she was the featured character in the Master of Power storyline, and her roles in this game are that she is a healer with fire and light magic attacks, she provides regen, buffs and debuffs, and she also provides revive. And for her stats, as with most Memory Travelers, she is going to have a lot of higher stats compared to other characters in the same job, but she does have a little bit lower of attack and a little bit lower of crit, but take note that her defenses are pretty solid and her SP is very solid as well. And for her notable skills, she has an AoE heal with 130 potency, a 3-hit single target tome attack with 65 potency, her revive 25 to 100% health based on the boost level. She has an AoE 15% element defense down, which will help her damage and fellow elemental attackers. She has an AoE regen, 110 potency, 15% dark defense up, and then her 3-hit AoE light and fire attacks for 80% or 80 potency rather. And I'm pretty sure that Cyrus's magic attacks, the 3 hits are 80 as well. So she can provide that solid AoE damage with light and fire, which are two very common elemental weaknesses in this game. And for her ultimate technique, she's got the front and back row 25% max HP up. This ultimate technique, the stats are based on if her level, ultimate technique level was 10. So what happens is the 25% max HP up happens first, and then she provides a front and back row AoE heal with 250 potency. So you can almost guarantee that once that everybody's max HP is up at 25%, that potency level for the heal is going to heal everybody all the way back up, which I think this is a really good ultimate technique. It's situational, but it won't hurt to give her at least level 1 for this. And her passives, 30% fire and light damage up in front row, AoE 10% element defense up, and for that front row AoE element defense up passive, she has to be in the front row for that. Damage up boost is always helpful for any character. And so for her pros, she has many different roles: healer, damage, debuff, passive buff. She has revive and regen, but a con, it's not that big of a deal, but she's a situational traveler, a jack of all trades, master of none, except for power of course. But she's sort of like Hasumi in my opinion, in that she does so much and she can fill a lot of different roles on your team. You know, if you don't have Ophelia, if you don't have Cyrus with the fire, there's slots that she can go into, but I think those characters are better at it than her. But if you're missing light damage, if you're missing fire, if you're missing regen or healing, etc., if you're newer to the game and you just don't have any of those travelers yet, then she is, I think, a must pull if you're missing those, also given her naturally higher stats of being a memory traveler, and her sprite is fantastic. So am I going to pull? Yes. I love versatile characters that can provide damage and utility. I think the fact that she can provide the light damage and the fire damage, she'll be good for like any farming or any challenging content that's coming up, which there is a lot for 2.0, and I think that she will be able to provide value to the team and fill in some gaps when I don't necessarily want to bring a dedicated traveler, like let's say Ophelia for instance. If the boss wasn't, if there were like multiple bosses and I needed that AoE light damage, then I could just place Alaune there because she can heal and revive and then provide light damage in place of Ophelia. But again, I think she's very situational, but she's still an excellent traveler to have. I know a lot of people are saying she's the weakest of the bunch that we have so far for memory travelers. I would agree to an extent, but if you, like I said, if you are newer to the game and you are missing a healer and a regen and all of that, then I think she can provide lots of value and utility, and I think she would be a must pull. So thank you for watching. I'm excited to, I'm sort of outlining how I'm going to do these moving forward, if I'm going to keep the same format or kind of switch it up. but I have been playing the Japanese version to really get familiar with all of the exciting things that are coming up. If you've been following the Japanese side of things, it just went into 3.0 and it's been so fun. It's been so cool experiencing the Solicia spoilers. But yeah, really excited to be back. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Take care.